ready for the last speaker installation. So the very first thing we want to do, remember we're using acoustic boxes here. When we did the ceilings, it was an actual box called a Dynabox that we had to fold up and stick inside the ceiling. These ones here, they're not boxes, they're kits, so we have to make our own. The first part of the kit are these two pads right here. One of the purposes of this box is to limit vibration, right? Unwanted vibration going throughout the wall, going on the other side, whatever. So that's what these do. These ones right here are designed for the front wall, so they just kind of take the vibration out of it. Sorry for the noise in the background. Like I said, I've got to get this done for a party, so I've got some bread makers going. Okay, so this thing right here goes onto the front drywall, not the back drywall, the front drywall. I'm going to stick it right here on the bottom of the front drywall. It's going to help absorb some of those vibrations that are going throughout this wall. It's like it's really high density vinyl, I think is what they call it. Stick it on there really good, get all your air bubbles out. The corners are sharp, so be careful. Next one, it's supposed to go above, but I don't have any room above. Let me stick mine over here on the side. That one went in real nice. This stuff is super sticky. It's like heavy duty tar, man. It's so sticky. Done. Next step. Next step is the backing. Bam! That guy right there. He goes on the back wall here. Don't let this stuff touch itself either. It's like insanely sticky. Careful those corners, they're razor sharp. I've been cut many a time by this stuff. Same stuff they put in cars, you know? Like high performance audio cars, they'll be loaded up with this stuff. There we go. I'd also like to make a note that I'm not promoting this product because I'm making money selling it. I don't sell this product, not anymore. When I ran the business I did, I sold a lot, but I'm promoting this product because I believe in it. I really like it, it works well. It really does a good job of making a speaker sound better and blocking the sound. I mean, I've had homeowners get these because their neighbors were threatening them and getting upset because it was so loud, the noise bleeding through the walls or through the floors. We put these in, no more complaints. I mean, they are wonderful. They work really well. I've never ever installed one of these things in wall or in ceiling and had the customer say anything but good things. They're expensive, but I think they're worth it. Okay? So once that's stuck in all the way, make sure you give it a good rub down. Make sure it's not sticky or make sure it's not sticking out anywhere. Get all your air bubbles out. After that goes the pad. Okay, the pad just once again goes on the back. This is going to make the speaker box, like this speaker box area, really dense. Stick that on there really well. The final piece, the wraparound, this is going to enclose the whole area. They make different sizes. If you have 2x6 walls, get the 2x6 version. I've got 2x4 walls, so I've got the 2x4 version. Obviously. Stuff is not super easy to work with. It's very dense, it's very thick. I mean, that's what you're paying for, right? So, that's a good quality product. Uh-oh, a crying baby. Sorry I have to film at my house. It's hard because filming takes a lot longer. It's hard to talk to a customer into letting you do it at their house. I still pick up side jobs every once in a while, but usually with those you want to be in and out real fast. I don't have time to sit and explain, try different things. You know, we've done some unnecessary steps here just because I wanted to show you guys different techniques. When I'm in another person's house, I can't like try out different techniques to show you guys. I have to bam, 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 in and out. So I couldn't think of any other way but to do it here, which means got to deal with regular household noises. Okay, so here's my wire. I'm going to give myself enough slack once again. Come off that nonsense. Score the outer jacket. Pull off the outer jacket. Now remember, just like I talked about before, all I had was 4 conductor cable. I don't need 4 conductors, I only need 2 of the red and black. After I score it, there's a little string. You guys might not be using wire that has something like that. Pull the string, getting rid of all that unnecessary wire that I just jacked up because I scored it. Alright, cut it down to length. I got rid of the nasty wire that I just damaged. And then I cut off the wires I don't want. There we go. Red and black. Strip off 1/2 inch. Now your guys' speakers might be a little different. Once again, you know, it's hard for me to do an exact video of what you guys have because there's a lot of different models and makes out there. My speakers are 2-piece. This black part actually comes out of the white part. So go ahead and do that now. Those are the screws that screw it down. Got 2 screws holding it in, just for shipping purposes. Pop out the black speaker. Now I just have the grill. Just like the cut-in boxes, there's some screws here. When I turn the screws, the tab in the back flips and grabs the wall. See, it's going to flip out that way, like this. Okay? I kind of like these. It makes it a little easier to install because I can manage the flippers. When I was doing those in-ceiling speakers, I got a couple of them that really gave me a hard time. The flippers were like not turning out, or they're turning out too much, or this or that. So I can really push this thing in. Looks like my box is a little tight. It's okay. Oh, it's right there. Try that again. There we go. It's perfect now. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tighten one of these right now, and I'm going to put a level on it because I want to make sure that it shows. Let me grab my level. This thing shows. This speaker is going to show, and right next to my TV, if it's a little crooked, it's going to show. So make it look nice. Make it look nice. Alright. Don't kill these clips, dude. Can't warn you enough. You you screw too hard on these clips, it's gonna ruin your day. You break one of these clips or get it stuck, dude, forget about it. You hate life. We're still showing it's a little crooked. We're not looking for tight, okay? Just snug. Snug on these clips. You make it tight. Snappity, snappity. Boom! Perfect. Okay? If there's any settings on the back of your speaker, do them now. These ones do not have any settings. If there's settings in the front of your speaker, you can do that after it's installed. Okay. So I'm going to go and take my red wire, red on red, black on black as always. Remember, when you stick your copper through, you want just a sliver of copper showing on the front side of the terminal, these little push button terminals, and maybe just a breath of copper sticking out the back side. You don't want too much because you don't want any accidental contact. So I have a little bit too much coming out the back, so I pulled it back. Perfect. And you're going to double check your work, make sure that nothing is touching anything on accident. Alright, that looks good. Black on black, red on red. Going to install this thing right side up. This one doesn't really have a right side up. Some speakers do. This one doesn't. It has a right side up when it's installed horizontally. I'm sorry, vertically, not horizontally. Oh, it does have a... Yep, this one does have a right side up because this keyhole matches that thing there. What do you know? There we go. Put a couple screws in it to hold it, to get the other ones in. Be real careful when you're doing this that your drill doesn't pop out and put a hole through your speaker. I've never had that happen, but it's always been a fear of mine that it could. So in other words, be gentle. Take your time. This is the payoff after all our hard work. Last thing we really want to do is ruin it before it even gets started. Alright. And the rest of my screws. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm almost done with the installation part. Ugh, what a journey this has been. Like I said, this should be a 2-day job for you guys. For me, it's been like 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, because I only got a chance to go at it here and there. Who knows how many grubby hands have touched these screws and I put them in my mouth, right? Once again, we're not killing it. It's just plastic, guys. Just snugging it in there. I'm so afraid of this drill puncturing the speaker, I kind of keep my hand around it. Alright, so the speaker's installed. Let's double check my level, which I'm sure it's good. Oh my gosh, perfect. Perfect! Land a space shuttle on that speaker. Okay, we're going to use a little delicacy here, okay? Nice and gentle, gentle fingers. No ogre fingers on these things, okay? Alright, all you do is just fit it around. This does not have magnetic grills like my in-ceiling speakers. These have the push-in grills. So if it doesn't go in right off the bat, figure out why. You know, ease it in. You guys push this thing in. Once you bend it, it's never going to be straight again. You can never get those kinks out and things out. It's always going to look bent. So you just have to be gentle and loving. Oh gosh, all 7 speakers are in. This was a tough one, right? I mean, I haven't had to remove studs from the center speaker and a side speaker before. I've had to remove studs from center speakers and reframe it, and that's not super uncommon, but the side speaker, that was a surprise. But it's in. All my speakers are in. All my wiring is in. I've got to address this cabling. You might be wondering, why is that cable so long? Okay, when you're a pro, like I was for years, you always order your wires long. If you need 50 foot exactly, and you bring a 50 foot long cable, and you end up finding out that you need 50 foot 2 inches, you are screwed. Okay, you want to have always extra cable, and so I always order my cables long, because it's fine. If it's too long, I can just push it inside the wall and hide it. If it's too short, there's no such thing as a cable stretcher. You're done. Why don't you go ahead and take out your installation, go order a new wire, go do the whole thing all over again. So it's not worth it. So order stuff a little long. As you see, I'm about, what, 5 feet too long. No big deal. I can cut these things down to length. And the last part of this installation is going to be bringing the wires down. I've got it inside my closet. They're still in the attic. I've got to get the wires out of the attic into my closet, which is ridiculously easy in my case. I'll show you guys how I do that. Wiring up the surround sound. And besides all my fine tuning and tweaks and connecting and whatever, that's it. This has really been a good installation. We're not quite through yet, but we're through the hard part, which is a big weight off my shoulders. I'll catch you guys in a little bit when I can get the wires down in the closet.